And after winning the ACC championship for the first time in 20 years, there they are, the Maryland Terrapins, 28-4. It is the third time they've been a #1 seed, the second straight, their sixth straight NCAA appearance. They will take on Dartmouth, the Ivy League champ.
Since we found out who we were playing, I mean, it's just a lot of breaking down film and watching it, getting scouting reports together, you know, quick turnarounds. Obviously, our main focus is on Dartmouth. We've been logging a library of every team out there, any game that's been on television, we've recorded and we have. But, you know, Dartmouth, like an Ivy League school, is tough because they're not on television, and you know, a lot of their games, you just don't have. So we actually had received a text that they wanted to trade films, so from their assistant coach. So we actually did that. We did an even exchange, and both programs exchanged 5 films over the internet with how the video tech people do it, and we were able to get that film instantly. The next 2 days is just about fine-tuning. Again, it's intense and short.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Boom! Here we go. Ball. Here we go. Yeah, good. Keep him there. That's fine.
So let's keep our concentration in terms of what we're doing, so we're ready to go when we step out on the floor on Sunday. You play around the world, baseline, wheel, top of the key. We were warming up, so we just wanted to get some shots in.
Oh man. That's 3.
No, I'll break it off. You're down.
And then just kind of make it light at the end with the punishment factor with the wheelbarrow. Kind of, play like. I didn't give the specific rules, so, I was expecting that both of them were going to do the wheelbarrow. I should have known that they were going to shortcut a little bit, so it is what it is.
Switch partners.
Yep. Christy Tolliver is one of the best shooters in the country. I never have had a problem, rebounding for her, because the ball's going to come out of the net every time, so I don't have to move much. I don't break a sweat. It's very easy for me. And the interesting thing, you can almost close your eyes as she's shooting, and you're going to hear the same sound of the net every single time, but sometimes even the best shooters need a little fine-tuning just to keep them at the top of their game.
No, that's all wrong.
Very similar.
No momentum.
To, Tiger hitting a few golf balls before he goes out and plays.
You could get a catch, so you could do this. And then you could shoot it.
Yeah, and more than anything, we're just talking. A lot of times we're just kind of, talking about what happened yesterday or current events, or, just anything to just kind of keep her in a good place mentally and in a good rhythm. We've kind of developed a unique bond really from the first day I arrived here in College Park, and a lot of it probably carries over to the fact that she broke my heart in Albuquerque when I was an assistant coach with Utah. So from the moment I've come here, she's really opened up to me, and the things that I've tried to teach her, and the things that we've done on the court, and it's carried over off the court. So we share special moments, and we share them about basketball, we share them about life.
All gates are open. One ticket per person, please.
Maryland, of course, the host team here on this site. They were going to be locked into play here no matter what they drew for their seeding.
Man, we got to win this game. Let's go Terps. Let's go Terps. Come on, Terps.
We got 3 tickets here for the first round. All right.
Who are you waiting for?
Right here, my parents. Fantastic. All right. Good job.
What better way to start off the national title journey than to play right at your home court?
98% of this Comcast Center right now filled with Maryland fans, and Maryland having such success at home, haven't lost at home in the last 2 seasons. It's really going to be tough to even think of the possibility of Maryland going down here at the Comcast Center.
It was a great surprise to look up in the stands and see Shay's father here, Yuta Duran, and it doesn't surprise me though. I mean, he's a world traveler. He gets out, and he's just a tremendous supporter of this team and the program, and said he flew in for the game and wanted to be here. How long are you over here for?
Just I came for the day.
For the day? Wow! Don't I feel honored?
I flew. It was such a beautiful day. I flew to College Park.
On your plane?
Yeah.
What?
Actually, I
You're
brought.
crazy. Yuta Duran was talking about, he saw where Marissa and Christy's jerseys were honored, and he said, it was pretty cool, to be able to see the starting five from the national championship game.
I see you retire, everybody.
Yeah, how about that? Yep, got
Very
him.
emotional.
Starting
it's really
five.
emotional to be here.
How are you? Good to see you. How are you? How are you? Have you guys enjoyed it? Have you
had a great time. Your people are very friendly and very hospitable. A lot of class. We were so excited to be in the NCAA tournament, and we know that the Comcast Center is just it's a mecca for basketball. So when you're basketball players, you look forward and relish the opportunity to play in the Comcast Center and to play Maryland. So we were happy. We're delighted to be here, and I just want to say that people of Maryland have been really good to us. For everybody, top to bottom, have been really polite and really welcoming. Doesn't always happen,
I mean, this is where the real fun begins. This is where your real dancing shoes come on, and this is where you find out, in the tournament time, the haves versus the have-nots. This is where you find out about teams and programs and where they're at. We prepared ourselves in ACC conference play, the most dominant conference out there in the country. And then we added to it by taking care of business in the ACC conference tournament. 3 games in 3 days. You won't find a harder tournament to be able to play in. All week we've talked about you go out and you establish your dominance early in this tournament.
These little turtles, they were in their shell when they, before the ACC tournament, they were in their shell, and you put them in the water. And it's everybody on our staff. It's all the team, the staff, strength and conditioning coach, everybody, who's affiliated with Maryland women's basketball is in that boat, and it's showing how, we're unified and we grow together and, coming out of our shell pretty much.
It's all about fearing the turtle in the NCAA tournament. Fear the turtle. You go out, you play for 40 minutes, you go dominate from the tip.
Tolliver back the other way, right wing, three-pointer, and it's good. To the left side to Tolliver, she'll spot it for a long three, and it's good. Christy Tolliver is feeling it. Marissa Coleman, Christy Tolliver running the offense to perfection in the fast break. Long pass up ahead to Strickland, back to Tolliver. Tolliver driving inside, lays it up and in. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, what a first half for Christy Tolliver. You think she wants to win this game pretty badly? Has 23 points in the first half alone, matching the output of the Dartmouth Big Green. We're here at the half of Maryland and Dartmouth. Some future Christy Tollivers and Marissa Colemans have taken the court. Let's see how they did.
7-year-old basketball league, all from Howard County, Maryland, then from Ellicott City. All the moms, you can't miss it. All the moms have to be down here. We got to get every minute.
They looked very professional. We had 3 or 4 or 5 in a row. They were focusing on what they were shooting. I think they were on it.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing when they get to play.
We were trying to make some fake media credentials to get out on the court.
Yeah, but what's that?
Oh, that's a good question. It's my husband.
If you don't know what kind of camera that is, you have a hard time faking media credentials.
We just needed you all down in the front so we wouldn't have to come over.
So that's the first time that poor people that are making a living at this try to stand up, and we're down in front, our kids are on the court.
Absolutely, I got down immediately. Got to respect the profession and get down for them and let them get their shot.
Get it, Aaron!
Come on, Maddie!
My camera arm is tired. I gotta go ice it.
Dartmouth will start with the basketball here in the second half. Dartmouth cuts the lead to 15.
You don't allow Dartmouth to get back in this game. You had a 20-point lead on them.
This is where you put teams away.
if you want teams to fear you, you want to be in that chatter and you want to be in that talk, this is where you put teams away.
In the second half, I just wanted us to be able to continue to keep our intensity. I mean, at times we play the score instead of continuing to play possession by possession, so I just wanted every possession to really matter to us.
You know, being able to play in the NCAA tournament at home and have 10,000 fans there, you want to get them going and get them excited and yelling and cheering. So I think, you know, KT and I being the seniors and experienced ones, we wanted to kind of make some top 10 plays for them to get excited about.
To be hitting, Williams goes up for the long jumper, and Marissa Coleman is there to greet her. Coleman took Rogers, and the layup is good.
I tore my ACL and both the meniscus in my right knee, so when I fall, I'm not really worried about it. I have this brace on, so I know that I'm protected. It's just, it hurts my hands more than my knee when I fall because I always, you know, brace myself. So. One of the falls I had, I fouled the girl and she ran into me and I fell over. And another one, I was going for an offensive rebound and I fell. Another one, I went to the basket for a layup and I fell.
Get up, get up, get up!
And the last one, I just tripped over my own feet. So today was a rough day for me on the floor. With the brace, getting out of it would be like a gradual thing that I would do. So hopefully by, I don't know if next year, but hopefully eventually I'll be able to come out of it.
Mingo, long three, no good. Rebounded by Rogers, and the putback is good. And that will just about do it. Maryland defeats Dartmouth 82-53 here in round one of the NCAA tournament.
So listen, you guys, we really appreciate your support. Coach B cannot thank you all enough. Michelle Miller, I work here at the Maryland Women's Basketball office. Brenda, yesterday morning, came up with this fantastic idea to treat the entire student body, or as many as she could, students, to pizza. So we called Papa John's and they were able to pull together 100 pizzas. So the first 100 students who come here tonight for the game, doors open at 6 o'clock, will be getting a free pizza. And what's even greater about this is we have an anonymous donor who contacted our marketing department and who wanted to match Brenda with the pizza. Unfortunately, Papa John's ran out of dough and could only cover another 50, but we've got 150 pizzas now coming here to Comcast.
Right, thank you. That's free pizza. I'll be around tomorrow. Vouchers over here to get pizza. Thanks.
When you think about students here in college, what can you give them, right? So immediately, free food, right? What college kid does not want free food and pizza at that?
This is awesome. This is what Maryland's about, man. Free pizza, good basketball game, national championship. Woo! Go Terps!
How's the pizza, man? Have a slice and Hey, I heard some of you guys waited in line for an hour to get in. 2 hours. So I just wanted to thank you guys for coming and being a part of our night and for making it so special. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Enjoy the pizza.
My Utah connection started when I became friends with Elaine Elliott, the head coach at Utah. 5 years ago, she hired me as an assistant. I was an assistant with her for 3 years, including the year that Utah played Maryland to go to the Final Four. And now here they are in College Park getting ready to play the Terps. The fun thing is, though, when the ball goes up, as much as I've cheered for Utah during the year, when that ball's thrown up, it's all about trying to beat them and you know, have as dominant victory as possible.
Marissa and Christy, the way they shoot the ball just makes everything so much easier.
And the Terps control the tip. They're going from left to right to start this game. Tolliver gets the inbound turnaround jumper, and it's good. Coleman driving, free throw line, jumper is good. Nothing but net from Marissa Coleman. Tolliver, free throw line, dribbles to her left, fadeaway jumper. Are you kidding me? Coleman in the corner, jumper is good.
When that ball is going through the net, everything's so much easier. It's kind of like we're using them, I think.
Another fadeaway jumper for two, and it's good.
We're using them in a way to give us that jump start in the games. Our points on the board, you know, we contribute, everybody contributed as well, but we know when they have the hot hand, just give it to them and let them go. You know,
know, Christy and I think it's kind of just this intuition we have. We don't have to say too much to each other. We just know what the other one's thinking, and right now that's the national championship. So we're going to do everything we can to get there. They were a physical team, you know. They were bumping us and elbowing us, but we just countered that. We wanted to be the tougher team, and that's what we did, and that's why we got us the victory tonight.
Rebound is knocked around. Coleman got a hand on it. Utah comes up with it. Warburton around Tolliver, goes up. Shot is knocked away. Picked up by Tolliver, up ahead. Coleman, easy layup.
What happened was Coleman got knocked down, and she was slow to get up, but with the block down in the other end, she was wide open. She never went back onto defense, but it worked for her.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday. It's like a blessing in disguise for the Terps. The player going down on defense, when the ball comes back the other way, she's wide open in transition.
You don't win a game like tonight if everybody doesn't come ready to play. And, you know, yes, Marissa and Christy had to do a lot of the scoring, but every player contributed something at key moments.
Barrett underneath pass to Kaiser, and the layup is good. Tolliver kicks out. Strickland thought about a three, pulls up, will dribble to her left and nails the jumper. Passes it inside to Strickland, nothing there. It goes to Rogers, open three-pointer, and it's good. Kim Rogers.
You know, I look at the rebounding that we had, the factor, you know, just all over the glass.
And the Terps come up with another rebound. 36-10 is the rebounding advantage. 36-10.
9-1 in the second half.
Did you make it like a personal commitment to rebounding tonight? Because I mean, you're jumping over people, grabbing them over their heads and stuff like that.
Definitely, Dee and I both did. We talked about it that we were going to get every board, her and I together. So, you know, she said that she would have had 18 and I would have had 17 because I stole one from her. But I had to pay her back for all the time she steals the rebounds from me.
Warburton driving inside, has her layup swatted away by Coleman. Lyles comes up with it. 7 seconds on the game clock. Tolliver up ahead, Strickland all alone.
You know, we want to play as long as we can and continue to get wins. So especially for us and I, it's our last run. We don't want to be done playing college basketball, so we'll do anything.
And you can already see Tolliver and Coleman start to get extremely emotional over by the bench.
Last standing ovation at Comcast. Great job. Great job. Last ovation at Comcast.
Just what a fitting way for them to end their careers at the Comcast Center.
And obviously going to Raleigh, this time you just go down the road to have the fan base follow. You guys have a great opportunity really to make the push to St. Louis.
Yeah, we'll take great advantage of playing Raleigh, having so many fans behind us. Again, it'll feel like we're at home, and we've been pretty successful at home.
I'm most proud about is just what this team has developed into, because I remember what we were like in the preseason and with our non-conference schedule, and you know, then for us to be able to develop into the team that we are and to be one of the last 16 teams standing is really truly a special feeling and accomplishment for how far this team has come.
Of course you can! This is our good luck charm, Madeline Brooke. She goes everywhere with us. We know if she's not there, we're in trouble because she brings us such good luck and she cheers us on every game. Isn't that right, Madeline? Say go Terps.
Go Terps.
And we love Madeline.
My name's Michael Harkness. I'm video director for women's basketball, and my friend's daughter started coming around with me to work, and she's become a big fan of the team, and she comes to all the games. The team actually calls her their good luck charm.
She's our good luck charm because she came and traveled to Florida State with us, and that's when KT hit that big shot at the end, and she was there cheering us on. So from then on, she's been our good luck charm. She came to the ACC tournament and we won. So we know if Madeline's there, we're going to win.
She tells everybody at school, I'm the lucky charm. The Lady Terps are my best friends. I think that's a big responsibility for her. She did ask me the other day, going, what happens if they lose? Are they going to hate me? And I'm like, no, they'll love you anyway.
She actually made a sign that was about 3 times the size of her for today's game.
It's like 100 feet tall. Me and my mommy made it together, and we got some new glue. We glued all the girls. I held it up.
She needed help.
I needed help with Mommy and Daddy.
And then a shirt I got her when she was really young was Terps in Training, so she calls herself a Terp in Training.
If you say Christy Tolliver, she'll go, who? And then you go, KT. Oh, Oh, yeah. Well, Marissa Coleman, she's quite familiar with.
She really attached on to Marissa Coleman. They became good friends.
Is this from you? You're the best.
Unfortunately, no, we can't go to Raleigh. We have family commitments, but we will, if they make it to St. Louis, we will be in St. Louis.
Let's go into the locker room.
Into the locker room?
I don't care if they're doing media.
She goes, Mom, be quiet, they're doing media.
Here we go, y'all. Sweet 16, 1, 2, 3.
Sweet 16! To the locker room for the media.
No. That's why we won. It's good luck.
Get you some fruit. Where's my muffins? They are. Did you make them?
No, they're coming for you.